Hello everyone, this is your Europe truck driver. Today we're heading out on a route full of beautiful nature and modern infrastructure. We'll be driving through Slovakia, specifically from Cadca to Kysucké Nové Mesto, and I'll show you how to get through the entire section quickly and without delays, thanks to the D3 motorway. Settle in, let's start the engine and hit the road. We've just entered the D3 motorway. Below us is the old road that used to lead directly through Cadca. Even though we're leaving the town behind, it's worth knowing a little bit about it. Cadca is a town in northern Slovakia, and it's a natural gateway to the Kysucké Mountains. With approximately 23,000 inhabitants, it's an important hub, as roads lead from here not only into Slovakia, but also into the Czech Republic and Poland. The first mention of this town dates back to 1565. At that time, the first settlements were appearing as part of the so-called Vlach colonization, and it's from here that the name Cadca itself originates, derived from the smoke of shepherd's fires. Today, Cadca is also the administrative center of the region and home to the world-renowned manufacturer of Christmas ornaments, Okrasa, which has been producing hand-blown and decorated glass ornaments here since 1952. The town also hosts festivals like the DNI Zbojnikov and is home to the Kysucke Gallery, which exhibits works by local artists. If you were to take a trip here, there are plenty of other interesting places to see. For example, just a few kilometers from Cadca, in the nearby village of Oskadnica, you'll find the popular winter and summer resort of Velká Raka. It is also the highest peak of the Kysucké Mountains, offering amazing views. In winter, 14 slopes await you here, and in summer, you can ride one of the longest bobsled tracks. For history lovers, it's a short trip to the Slovak Orloj in the village of Stara Bystrica, which is the only astronomical clock in Slovakia. The entire mountain range is part of the Kysucké protected landscape area, where you might even encounter lynx, wolves, and bears. As we drive, we're passing through the valley of the Kysucke River, which gave the entire region its name. And right to our side is the railway line and the main train station. Looking at the landscape around us, we can see that the entire area is part of the Fleisch zone. This is a geological term for rock that alternates in layers, mainly sandstone and claystone. These rocks are typical of the Beskidi Mountains, and they are responsible for the formation of natural rarities like the Magonki stone spheres, which are located in the Milosova part of Cadca. Geologists lean toward the theory that they were formed by a process called concretion, where minerals accumulated around a core and created this shape over millions of years. And now we're approaching one of the most interesting parts of the route, the Horelica Tunnel. I'm now sinking into the darkness. This tunnel, which measures 605 meters, was put into operation in 2004 and became one of the first modern motorway tunnels in Slovakia. It's part of the international E75 route, and its main purpose was to divert traffic from the original, dangerous road that led directly through the villages. The tunnel is a single tube with two-way traffic and has significantly shortened travel time. Right after exiting the tunnel, another impressive structure awaits us. We're crossing a massive viaduct or overpass that is over 500 meters long and spans the valley near Krasno nad Kysucke. It's a great example of modern infrastructure that makes our lives as drivers easier. All around us, we can see the Javorniki and Kysucka Vrchovina mountains. We're slowly approaching the end of our section and exiting the motorway on the outskirts of Kysucké Nové Mesto. The town lies in a picturesque basin where the Kysucke River flows through a gorge called the Kysucke Gate. With approximately 15,000 inhabitants, the town's history dates back to the 13th century, when it was founded as an agricultural settlement named Jestreb. Over the centuries, the town experienced several destructive fires that shaped its present-day appearance. One of the most important landmarks is therefore the Church of St. James the Elder, whose Gothic foundations date back to the 14th century. Today, the town is mainly known for its engineering industry, with the Kysucké Kysucke plant, which is one of the key manufacturers of bearings for the automotive industry in Europe. Kysucké Nové Mesto is a great starting point for trips in the area. Nearby, in the village of Radola, you'll find one of the oldest manor houses in the region, the Castile Radola, which is now a branch of the Kysucké Museum. And how about something truly unique? In the nearby village of Vechelovka, you can visit the Museum of the Kysucké village, where a functioning historical forest switchback railway is on display. It has 5 switchbacks, which is an absolutely unique technical solution in Europe. And finally, few people realize that the entire area of the Beskidy and Kysucke regions is closely tied to the legend of the Slovak national hero. Did you know that, according to legends, the famous highwayman Juraj Janosik hid in the surrounding mountains? Although his figure is associated with all of northern Slovakia, the Kysucké region, with its deep forests and rugged landscape, is the ideal backdrop for such a story. This section with the tunnel is a great example of how transport in Slovakia is improving. I'll see you next time on another journey across Europe. Hello everyone, this is your Europe truck driver.